Thank you for coming in, Mr. E. Bunny. Yes, please have a seat. Well, I know, but apparently there has been a new development, and I need to speak to you about it. Now, back when you decided to put on an Easter Bunny suit and head and go to public events on Easter, and then you got noticed by a company that specializes in putting on public and private holiday events, and you started getting paid. That was wonderful. That was wonderful, Mr. E. Bunny. But here's the problem. Lately, there have been, issues. I mean, it's one thing to do a seasonal job at the appropriate time of the season, and it's one thing to prepare even weeks in advance for a seasonal job. But, some of the individuals who work as Santa Claus, for example, they go in weeks prior to have their beards and hair professionally bleached. It's not a cheap process, but when they're done, you have individuals who are middle-aged, still have plenty of good years left in them, who can then go and earn money as Santa Claus. And the bleaching also lasts several weeks. So it's understandable. There has to be some prep time. Completely understandable. Unfortunately, your prep time seems to be, it started out months in advance, practically after New Year's, and now it's gotten to the point where it lasts until June. I mean, no one wants to see the Easter Bunny in June. No one wants to see a man in a costume in June. Now, it has us concerned. Somehow you met a lovely woman just before you started this whole Easter Bunny thing to make some extra income, which back then was a good thing, definitely a good thing back then. And you convinced her to marry you. Wonderful. And she's been a good wife to you, hasn't she? Mm-hmm. 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 Yes, of course she has. And she recently gave you two beautiful children, twins, a boy and a girl. Yes, yes, two lovely twins. Yes. Fortunately, they inherited all of their mom's best features, and they inherited all of your best features, which definitely works out for them. absolutely works out for them. Now here's the problem, Mr. E. Bunny. It's come to our attention very recently that your Easter Bunny obsession has taken a very dark turn. Please, please, we know about the earlobe extension that you plan on having. Now, for a lot of people, earlobe extensions usually take a great deal of time in order to stretch out the earlobe. But you weren't patient for that. We know that you've scheduled some illegal surgery. Now, we understand. A lot of bunny rabbits, they have ears that flop down. They don't stand up straight. Easter bunnies, now that's a different story. And human ears are not built like rabbit ears. Yours are just going to flop all the way down and look pretty terrible. Also, we know about the other illegal surgery. You plan on having your 2 front teeth yanked out and replaced with fake, longer ones, like that of a rabbit. And please, don't let me get started on the illegal surgery to break, alter, cut into your nose and reshape it. We know all about it. Oh, how do we know all about it? Let me ask you something, Jeff. How did you get here? I mean here. How did you get here? You drove. Really? You sure about that? Yeah, you don't seem too sure. Okay. So, where exactly is here? I mean, midtown, downtown, uptown, isolated, medical office, down some side road near the woods. Where exactly is here, Jeff? No, it's not Mr. E. Bunny. It's Jeff. We don't care that you officially changed it. Answer the question and I'll explain everything to you. Where exactly is here? Midtown, downtown, uptown, somewhere more remote? Where exactly is here? Okay. Well, I'm a psychiatrist, right? Well, every psychiatrist has a secretary. And if this is the inner office where I see my patients, that means there's an outer office where my secretary sits at, correct? Yeah. What does my secretary look like? It's a simple question, Jeff. What does she look like? Every medical office building with suites in it has a number. What is the suite number to this particular office in this supposed medical office building? I mean, you've been to medical office facilities before. Those numbers are huge and obnoxious. So what's the number to this office? Yeah. Don't you think it's a little unusual that you can't seem to answer any of those questions? Let me ask you one last question. What's my name, Jeff? I mean, it's a simple question. What's my name? Yeah. Here's the thing. Somehow, you convinced a lovely woman to marry you before this whole Easter Bunny kick. And all of us just thought, well, it's a little silly, but why not? Good way for Jeff to earn some money. And then she gave you children, gave them to you recently. And what do you plan on doing? You plan on mutilating your face. You basically plan on mutilating all of our faces, because we have to share this body with you. Jeff, you screwed up royally. Have you noticed what I've been saying during this entire interview? Us. We. You think you're the only one in that body? No. You're the host, and we are your other personalities. And when we found out how you planned on mutilating yourself, we were not happy. Let's face it, the 8 of us got together, we talked it out, and we decided you were going too far. Now the others, they don't really care about your wife, and heck, sad to say, they don't really care about your children. Although Randy might be lying about that. Might. But here's the thing. Despite the fact that all of us really don't care about life, we really don't care about human beings. They're horrible, disgusting, miserable, selfish, hypocritical creatures. And honestly, they all deserve to suffer. Here's the thing, Jeff. Not one of us has been able to figure out why such human beings are allowed to thrive, allowed to be successful, allowed to make the lives of decent human beings miserable. Pick whichever deity you believe in. Why is it allowed to happen? Ever stop to think about that, Jeff? I did. I brought it up to the others while you were hopping around, entertaining other people's children. Yeah, I don't have an answer, and I know you don't either. The others told me not to waste my time with this intervention. I said I wanted to give you one last chance. Since you're the host, let's give you one last chance. Maybe I could make you see reason. But during this entire process, it's been blatantly clear that you don't care. You literally don't care. What the hell is wrong with you? Well, you know what I mean. Damn it, Jeff. I was perfectly fine with having 3 or 4 hours a day in order to read my books. Yeah, that's what's in the large cardboard boxes in the basement where you never go to. My collection of books. My personal collection of books. Not yours, not any of the other personalities. I just wanted to be left alone with my books when I was out. But no, you decided to be a delusional Easter Bunny man. Well, we're putting a stop to it. You are going to be buried, suppressed, deep down inside. Because quite frankly, your wife and children deserve a better man. And I'm the only one willing to step up. Damn it, Jeff. You screwed up so badly. No. No pleading. No begging. You're done. No more Jeff. You are no longer the host. I am. You're done.